Now we talked a little bit earlier before. I didn't know OJ had a Kirby.
Yeah, so he's all about winning at this point. He's trying to get better. He's trying to take names off a list. So he does have a decent Kirby. I wouldn't say it's better than his Pikachu by any means, but if Josh is going to be playing Captain Falcon, OJ is going to capitalize. He's going to find a way to take some quick stocks with with Kirby's. What would you say? Slightly advantageous matchup with.
Yeah, I mean it's slightly advantageous. Also, it just. If it's not his main, it's not Brody's main, but he's so good.
He is. His Falcon is no slouch. I mean, he's obviously still in winners finals.
I'm excited to see how he approaches this matchup, especially against a caliber like OJ.
Yeah.
Also, OJ has some games to play with. It's 3 out of 5 here. Toy around with the Kirby. If it's not working, we can always switch off, right?
All right, and we're getting into it. Both of them feeling each other out. Nobody's gotten hit so far, but that changed quickly. And starting on Stairway to Heaven combo, it's Josh, and he's going to get the up B. He barely misses.
Yeah, that was not quite going to be there.
Oh, okay. There's a little bit of that inexperience with Kirby showing there. I think he went for an up smash, probably meant to do an up tilt there. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, Josh has mentioned this earlier in the weekend. Against floaties, like the floating ball characters, so like Kirby and Jigglypuff, Captain Falcon's up air is phenomenal against it. So you'll be seeing him use that a lot against these characters.
And it's that reverse hitbox that's so powerful. And then even if they go low, you still got that back air.
Yep, absolutely. All right, 2 quick stocks for Josh Brody here, making it look like the matchup is slightly Falcon favored. But that's just kind of what he does. And we've got another combo, down air. Not quite death, but he's going to have to up B. And that's an easy cleanup there for Josh.
And he could have gotten another down air off that combo there. I call that the Andykins.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see what's going on here. I think that looking just at the neutral game, it seems like Brody's got the whole neutral game locked up here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Falcon's got such a strong punish game.
100%. One of the things that Kirby utilizes against Captain Falcon that makes it such a difficult matchup is Kirby can actually duck under a lot of Captain Falcon's moves before he up Bs the first time each stock. And you can see a little bit of OJ doing that. Obviously right there, he's ducking to make sure that he's not going to just get hit by a straight back air or even a grab. But so far, Josh has been capitalizing on that and not falling prey to it, but it looks like OJ is coming back here a little bit. But throwing out a forward smash in neutral.
Right, it's not the play, especially when you're already getting dominated in neutral. You can't be thrown out.
He's still alive.
Yep. Now the Kirby's ducking. I think that might be a Wisconsin special. Is that a thing?
Oh no, that's
just across the board.
Yeah, definitely not a Wisconsin. I was just mentioning. Kirby can actually just duck under almost all of Captain Falcon's moves. Back air, grab even.
Right.
Forward,
basically all the approaches from a grounded position. So
absolutely. So we got Isildur coaching OJ a little bit. Josh seemingly not needing a coach at all. Not surprising.
He's so good.
Oh yeah. I would be excited to see a switch here. I like OJ's Kirby, but I think his Pikachu's better.
Oh, he's doing the opposite of the Falcon Ditto.
Okay, Falcon Ditto's also a pretty good idea. A lot of people in the community consider a Falcon Ditto to be a coin flip, as it were, because as you see here,
one touch death.
Yeah, you get one grab, you get one whatever combo starter.
Yeah, and it's you have so many. The combo tree is just so expansive. You basically can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, you can keep it simple like this is.
Yep. Josh opting for the more standard approach, just getting the KO.
Yeah.
Although, you could argue one way or the other which one is more standard. But wow, nice
slide off.
Yeah, nice reaction to being slid off.
And it's just front throw, down air, stock. I mean that's the Falcon Ditto.
Yeah. I used to call that the Incendic, which is OJ's old tag, because he would just forward throw and down air every time. Nothing fancy about it. Just clean and simple.
Can't blame him.
No, you can't. I mean, with results like that, and like I said, it's pretty even, so kind of a coin flip here. Oh, okay.
Very patient by Brody.
Yeah,
drops
exactly.
that. Still's got
nice up air. Oh, but OJ got that grab again. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just down air, just seals the deal.
Yeah, there's not much you can do in that situation. It just covers so much. Oh, no.
Rare flub at low percent too.
Yeah. I mean,
we've all been there though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's kind of interesting to think about, but if you flub like that with Pikachu. And
wow.
There it is.
And he sneaks one against Josh Brody's Falcon. That was, I would say, a game that was favored with Brody the whole time, right?
Yeah, I would say so. And now we have JPX coming up to give his little 2 cents of advice.
So he gets 2 different coaches.
Yeah, it looks like it. 2 coaches. Maybe that's all he needs, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he got coached last time and he won. So
yeah, maybe he gets a 3rd one after.
Maybe Josh flubs more often than we know.
Yeah.
But
let's see. I'm excited to see another Falcon Ditto. I know people don't typically love this matchup. It is quick. There's a lot of cheese. There's a lot of standards. But again, there's a lot of possibilities for a lot of things to happen, and I think that's beautiful in its own right.
Absolutely. I mean, at mid levels, when Smash DI isn't as strong, recovery options aren't as nuanced and unique. It does get a little bit repetitive and just like, okay, well, a couple combos, it's over. But when you get to a level like this, where both players are at this echelon of Smash Bros.
Absolutely.
Like nothing's ever guaranteed.
It becomes more nuanced, as you said. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I mean, even watching somebody who's not a main like Josh Brody of Falcon, and watching how his perspective on this matchup, it's just fun to watch.
Absolutely. OJ opting to go high there, but Josh saw right through it and sealed the deal with a back air. And both going for grabs. Josh gets the grab this time.
Oh.
OJ's not quite finished, and Josh misses the down tilt.
Still cleans it up, though.
Yeah, he's really good with that reverse up air. And it's not over yet. It is Falcon Dittos after all. Nice roll there.
Oh,
and
the
that's
pivot.
another flub.
Pivot, neutral air off ledge.
Hate to see it.
No.
Unless you're OJ. When you're trying to take a dub off of Josh Brody, but not a good situation to be in for OJ.
You know what? Watching this Falcon is interesting. You could tell that he's brothers with Dark Horse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you definitely see the same.
You see some things in there that are, they're not quite Dark Horse. And Dark Horse, if you're out watching, like, you definitely have your own unique style. But your brother has some things that he's, I think, kind of learned from you and does the things that he likes to do based off of that, which is interesting to watch.
Yeah. So we've got set point here or set game for Josh. First grab goes to OJ, misses that up air and the up smash. And Josh
again just going for these F throw down airs. Ruthless. Yeah. But I guess that's why they're top 4, right?
Wow. Okay, that was kind of cool. If he was at a higher percent, that would have been the stock. No question. And
again, another standard. I mean, Josh, I think game 2 he was playing a little bit more loosey-goosey. Now he's just playing extremely standard after that one game.
Methodical.
The same thing.
He did it again.
He did the exact same thing. I think he might have a read on that invincibility refresh.
Yeah. Misses that grab, but nice smash DI to avoid Josh's grab.
Open.
And, down air.
Yeah, that's it. So all it takes is one neutral open, and OJ, he knows. All he needs
he missed
is
the dash, but he gets it anyway.
All
nice recovery.
The one.
Okay, good trade. Okay, the fullest of that forward air.
No DI on Josh Brody to get out of that forward air. Wisconsin's about to be up on the board here.
Oh, we're up on the board already, sir. All right.
Oh, okay. Quick stock on the invincibility.
1-1. This is anybody's game, of course.
That coin flip.
Oh, and he gets the grab.
Neutral win.
Oh, but Josh avoids it.
He gets a little greedy. Josh also gets a little greedy.
Gets back to the ledge. Trade. Back throw.
Man, they are playing nitty-gritty Smash here. No one wanted to get that game up, and I don't blame them. You know, that's winners finals, right?
Yeah,
so.
that was good. That was good. It was a good attempt on his part to try to avoid the back air, but yeah, he just fast fell a little bit too far before going for the up B. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and you know, OJ, I'm glad he went to Falcon. I think the Kirby will be there someday.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think it was ready for a Josh Brody Falcon. Able to get a win in a Falcon Ditto, which, you know, again, is something that is a little bit more volatile compared to other matchups in this game.
Absolutely. It was great that he was able to take a game. You know, obviously people will say, it's just the coin flip, so it doesn't really count. But
I mean, he almost won game 3.
Yeah, you still have to know how to do the combos. You still have to know how to get those grabs in the first place to start that neutral or finish the combo, obviously.
Yeah. What the hardest part is, and with the Smash 64 scene, it's what we have to understand is neutral. I think is the most important thing.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Punish game is a little bit easier to execute, and like you said, there's a little bit more nuance with DI and edge guarding and all of that. But when you see somebody win neutral 75% of the game, 75% of the set,
yeah,
that's the difference maker right there. Because punish is going to happen.
100%. I mean, you can have a really good recovery. Don't get me wrong, and there are characters that have better recovery than others, so you can get back. But like you said, when it comes down to it, it's pretty much who wins the neutral most of the time.
Most of the time,
is the victor, and you know that's the bare skin and bones of that matchup.
Right, especially especially that matchup.
Yeah,
right, yeah,
that one is like the pinnacle of that philosophy.
That's why, and that's why it's so much fun to I think to play and watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now the next matchup we got. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we got A to the Z.
A to the Z.
And JPX. A lot of letters being flown around.
Yeah. I think A to Z has all of them covered, though. So
right.
I think that's going to give him an advantage.
Before we get started, I don't want a thumbs up quite yet from production. We do have to talk about the Arcadian.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So the Arcadian's coming up here, and it is going to be another Papa John's event. And this is going to be something like a 50,000 prize pool.
Yeah, and the top 12 online qualifiers will win paid trips to Main Stage 2022. So if you are a fan of pizza and if you are a fan of Smash Bros, definitely take a look at that and check that out because...
And again, this is Smash Ultimate. This is unranked players only. That's what the Arcadian means. It's only going to be unranked players for Smash Ultimate. For more information, thearcadian.gg. Register, free to play.
You could win $50,000. That's a lot of pizza. All right, and back to it. We've got JPX on the left and A to Z on the right. A to Z is a Michigan native, if I'm not mistaken, so home field advantage on that one. But JPX is no slouch with his Yoshi or his Pikachu or any other of his array of characters.
Now, JPX, correct me if I'm wrong, just won Most Improved at Super Smash Con for 2022.
And well-deserved that was.
Well-deserved.
He has made crazy strides in skill improvement.
In a short, very short period of time.
Super short amount of time. Also a net play fiend, willing to just sit by himself for hours on one-player mode and just go through combos. This guy's a monster.
All right, and Andykins immediately goes to top plat, which I think he'll be spending a good amount of time in this matchup.
Yeah, not surprising there. Yoshi, very good at starting combos on the ground. Obviously, still good at starting combos other places, but very easy to get a combo started with a downer.
Quarter jab grab. So perfect. He is clinical. I think Andy's a surgeon when he's playing at his best. First person I ever played a grand finals against in Michigan.
Oh, yeah?
He is always been a surgeon. I think what's changed is that he's got better mental, He's more practiced. He's been always had a high ceiling. Let's see if he's able to, continue that through this tournament.
Absolutely. First stock going to JPX, but very good stock for A to Z as well. I like to see that A to Z is employing a little bit more of the forward air in this matchup than maybe you would see in other matchups. Multi-hit moves being better against Yoshi, discouraging him from just throwing out a double jump, waiting to get hit, and then capitalizing and countering your hit with a combo starter of his own. Forward smash and neutral there. That was
I like
risky.
Down there.
If it worked, that would have been super cool. Flat drop back air, providing pressure.
Oh,
Goes
I don't
for
know
a
how I feel about
down
that.
B. Yeah, I think I probably would have just gone for back air there, but
Yeah.
I am not a
At
Mega
182.
Man, so
Yeah.
okay. Forward air, good move.
A little clank there and just a clean back throw at 200%. That'll do it.
200%. Good that A to Z managed to clean up that stock, but if JPX is able to get to 200% every time, I don't know how I feel about my chances for this.
Absolutely. It's something that Yoshis can live long.
Oh, okay. I believe that was a what do you call it? I forget the name of the move.
I think it's just
Parry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Parry up smash. You might see that a few more times in this matchup.
Yeah,
Nice.
JPX has a great understanding of a lot of what Yoshi can do, and I think his biggest thing right now is just making sure that he performs at the tournaments the way he wants, and I think that so far he's been doing a great job of that. Andykins does tie that up with another back throw.
Yep.
Again, high percent. Oh, no DIN from A to Z here.
Yeah, he had pretty good DI earlier on the ledge there to get back to stage, but JPX's DI so far this match has been kind of insane. A lot of things that would normally work for A to Z have just been a little bit too far out of his reach because of the DI out.
Oh, that makes the super armor.
Yep.
Let's go, Andy.
Oh, that was a little risky.
Yeah.
Now he's on. All right. All right.
That's
back to
one
ledge.
thing about 64 is that invincibility refresh. Oh, the back air.
Yep.
That's going to finish it. Invincibility refresh in this game, as opposed to other Smash games, I think is really hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Depending on the matchup, but it just, you can command so much space and there's so much time that you're going to have at least a good neutral open up.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that going for something like A to Z did at the end of that match, it obviously cost him. So hopefully he can compose himself and see what he can do game 2.
Yep. No character switches, of course. Both these players very confident in the characters that they currently have. Good DI to get off of the top plat there from A to Z. And missed the first grab, got the second one. That usually leads into a second grab, and it did there. Up tilt. Try to go for that weak nair into forward air, but just missed.
Oh, JPX going for that down air just a little too high to actually shield poke.
And it's pretty even right now. All right, A to Z off stage. Nice break of the egg with the up air.
Yeah, I like the up air there.
Just going for that ledge cancel there, just barely missed it, but didn't get punished for it, so that was nice.
I feel like they're both feeling each other out a little bit. I don't think either one of them is confident in neutral at this point. Or at least maybe just playing it safe, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, both characters and both players, too, very well known for their ability to get a combo that just leads to death.
Right.
So they both have to be very careful, and they don't want to overextend.
Overextend, exactly, yeah.
DI forward tilt might not have been the.
Oh, he went for that there.
He almost hit the up air.
It was so close. And was that it? That's it.
Wow.
Wow, Andykins.
I wonder if Andykins knows the percents that break Yoshi's
I'm sure
armor.
He does.
Or maybe he just goes
does.
by feels.
I would put $100 that he knows the percents.
Yeah.
And which is important when you're playing against a Yoshi, knowing when things are safe, when things break, the super armor, it's all so important. And if you want to make top 4 of the Big House 10, apparently you need to know that stuff.
Absolutely. reverse back air there. Up air. Yoshi still has his jump.
Oh, nice spacing around that. That was an up smash out of shield.
Yeah, broke the armor there, but he was able. JPX was able to get back to ledge there.
A lot of up smashes coming out of JPX here, and I don't even know if half of those would have killed. I mean,
it's a strong move, and Pikachu was at a pretty high percent for most of those. Okay. Yeah, it was a good idea on the angle there, but just a little bit miscalculated there. Wow.
Wow, I can't believe that hit through plat.
Yeah, that was a big hitbox. Yeah, JPX.
That's a big hitbox.
JPX may have done something to extend his hurtbox.
Right.
Maybe threw out a move that didn't quite make it to the part where it hurts, you know.
So A to the Z is kind of, again, kind of sticking on that top platform. I think that in a lot of matchups for Yoshi, and there's counterplay to it, but it does make that double jump a little bit trickier to execute when you have to commit so high up. So you see a lot of top level players counter Yoshi by, you know, doing a little bit of top platform camping. Not that Andy's camping, but
great combo by JPX there, but brilliant recovery there by A to Z. And he just narrowly misses getting up smashed in neutral. JPX, like you said, is throwing that out quite a bit.
Yeah. I don't know if he's hit much, though.
Back air.
Back air. Wow.
He knows better than me, so I thought up air might kill in that situation, but maybe he thought better of it.
You know, sometimes it's just harder in the heat of the battle, right, to always make that right decision.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Can't be perfect all the time, otherwise we'd be out of a job.
Oh, wow. Nice try by A to Z to continue that up air to platform drop neutral air. Just barely misses that.
Wow. All right, so neither of those moves at a percent where they can break armor yet. Nice parry there by JPX. Kind of on the run here.
JPX is in a tough spot, though. A lot of things will break armor at this percent.
Yep, he can't rely on it anymore.
This changes the whole neutral game, and you can see he's being quite safe.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's just looking to poke him, start something that doesn't commit. And he manages to avoid it. And whatever move that A to Z hit him with wasn't quite going to be enough, but that throw is going to do it. 1-1. This is a good set so far.
This is a great set.
We are going best 3 out of 5, just like the last set.
Right. And, you know, again, I don't know the set count for these two players as of late. I think if I had to guess, it's 1-1, but I could be way off. I think both players respect each other a heck of a lot. Oh, and yeah. I think that makes sets so much more fun to watch because you can see, as we're talking about, very safe neutral and not overextending. But then in the scramble, it's just an intricate game, and it's just beautiful to watch.
Absolutely. One thing that I think I'm noticing, I could be wrong, but I think I've seen a little bit of an adjustment from JPX now that he knows that A to Z is incorporating those forward airs a little bit more, is that he's kind of changing.
Wow.
He's changing his...
You were just explaining that, and then it happened.
He's changing his style up a little bit to go, okay, that's fine. You can hit me with those forwarders all day. I'll just wait until it's over.
Yeah, he just got a kill off of it. And then, you know, Andy Kim answers right back, which is great. A to the Z, sorry, we keep interchanging that tag. I blame him.
A to Z, also known as Andy Kids. We will attempt to, you know, keep the tag as on the screen as best as we can,
but it was so funny that you called out his adjustment as it was happening. That was next level commentary right there.
Thank you. I think he was doing that a little bit earlier. He didn't have enough of a chance to show it because it was an adjustment for the Pika that I saw him playing earlier to start using orders in the first place. So that's gonna hit. Nice.
A to the Z, I gotta say he's looking cleaned up.
Yeah.
Game 1 versus game 2 versus game 3. He's looking clean though. Again, this matchup.
It's volatile. Not quite as volatile as our previous matchup that we saw, but it's something. Yeah. Luckily, both of these players very good at DIing out of multi-hit moves, and just in general. So we're not going to see these 0 to deaths, especially with how patiently they're playing. But you don't want to put yourself in that situation in the first place. So they're still going to be playing patient.
Again, another quick kill, though.
Yeah.
You know, again, remember, he went down pretty much 4 seconds 3 right away. So it's interesting to see these guys just go back and forth, kind of just hitting haymakers back and forth. In all honesty, it's neutral win, pressure. You know, it's not a true combo, but it's pressure into death. So,
oh wow,
the double jump onto perfect land.
It was a good idea for A to Z to try to up B out of there, but he just up B to the wrong spot, it seems.
Yeah.
JPX was right there waiting for him. And then up smash hitbox is huge. All right, gets the grab after the forward air. Throws out a neutral B, gets the hit, and is not punished for it. So sometimes it works.
No.
Oh, the forward air to finish it off.
That's a heartbreaker for A to Z there. I think he outplayed JPX there, but JPX, all it takes is a couple hits.
Yeah, one thing that Pikachu lacks, thank goodness,
is
an actual spike. So, you're going to see that on JPX's end more so, or entirely, than you will on A to Z. But as long as A to Z continues to outplay him and doesn't put himself in those kinds of situations, then he'll continue to win. But
he got the jump there, and JPX was able to land on ledge. Let's see what he does.
All right.
Unable to get back.
Good ledge grab and good timing for it as well, so that the invincibility wouldn't wear off when JPX went for the down B. Oh, floating in with that light neutral air. Oh, that's going to be a shield break.
That is a shield break. Let's see what JPX does here.
And 0%.
Wow.
Good smash DI by A to Z to get out of that combo starter.
Oh, Andy read the roll in, was unable to punish.
Goes for the grab there. I think JPX may have tried to parry that.
Down smash. Do you think that was meant to be a down smash?
Could have been. Down smash, I believe.
Does break armor early?
I think so. I could be wrong. It could have been a flub. I don't know sense, which is why I'm not in the top 4.
Neither do I.
All right, so looks like A to Z is pretty in control of this game.
Oh, I don't know about that. Again, invincibility refresh in this game is so hard.
Commentator's curse there. Yeah, he kind of just put himself in that situation. It's unfortunate that he found himself off stage, kind of through no influence from JPX for that, and then he had to recover. Missed that ledge cancel, but he was still able to get out of it, no problems.
Right, yeah, that's just...
It's so hard to hit,
Right.
And most of the time, if you don't hit it, it's still fine.
Yeah.
Not going to be a shield break there. Wow. It's going to get pushed off.
Yeah, that's perfect push off.
I'm surprised not even one of those multi-hitters hit him, though. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, goes for the double.
Okay. Nice double jump armor from JPX.
Shield grab. Yeah. Can't shield grab Yoshi. It's so hard.
Yeah. Especially a Yoshi that knows what they're doing with parries.
Right.
But nice clean back air there from A to Z. JPX going for a little cheeky egg there.
You got it. I mean, it's just everything you can throw up.
Oh right? Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna die, you might as well try it, right?
Right.
Oh, up smashed, combo starter. Another one, up tilts.
So what I like about
up attack.
Andy's been reading these tech in place. I mean, Yoshi, it's so good to tech in place.
That was a good tech read from JPX though.
Yeah,
and that was an early kill too.
That was an early kill. Let's see. This could be
it's close.
This could be the set right here if Andykins isn't able to close out this last stock.
Yeah, and JPX is kind of schmoovin' right now, but he is bad. Oh,
wow. Look at the ledge grabs, too. Where is Andy going?
Just able to... Oh, and that's... All right. He's got a lot of give there.
I think Andykins is going for the other...
Down tilt. Wow. Wow, the forward tilt.
Down angle forward tilt there. Again, he's clinical with this. It's not just like he is good at the game, but I think everything is very well thought out. All the micro situations. JPX is talking to himself a little bit.
Yeah, JPX, I'm sure, is hyping himself up.
Right.
Definitely nothing else.
Absolutely.
But like you said, A to Z, extremely, extremely clinical, very good at using every move in Pikachu's repertoire in the right situation. Moves that other people would ignore, he sees as a legitimate tool to use in situations that
Yep, there's always utility,
you always
right?
find yourself in.
Right.
All right, JPX goes for that forward
I don't.
air.
Yeah, I mean, it's 50-50 there. Oh, gets a lot of damage there in that down air.
Wow, straight to ledge. Gets a forward air, but JPX is like, get out of here.
Finally hits one of those up smashes.
Oh, yeah. It's a strong move. It killed earlier this game from center stage at like 70.
It's great in this matchup, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow,
Yep.
what an escape.
Got that ledge cancel.
I don't like playing against Pikachu. What is that?
I think it is pretty fun in certain situations. It's kind of, sometimes you go, oh my goodness, what else could they possibly give this character? But
there's definitely room. I mean, you can see in the set that both characters have a lot that they can do to each other, right?
that was a pretty early kill from that back throw there. Still a strong move, and I've seen it happen before, but that was probably the limit of that.
Another, double jump, perfect land, up smash. It's good. Again, that's just something that's extremely important in this matchup.
Interesting decision to go for a
neutral air on that.
Yeah, run off ledge, neutral air.
Yeah, it's almost like he was just defaulting to like another matchup almost.
Yeah.
Gets another kill though. I mean, he's still in this.
Yeah, and he went pretty far.
Again, how many times have we seen A to the Z lose on an invincibility refresh?
Yeah.
Especially when he's up being across stage. I don't love it.
And that's not going to kill, but it's going to put him in a bad situation. Okay, JPX, I think, flubbed there a little bit. His controller wasn't doing what he wanted him to do because he kind of just sat there and watched. Okay. Oh, barely manages to land on ledge, but yeah.
Oh, that's going to be the set. Man, what a set, though.
Oh, yeah.
And look at these guys. They give a big hug. I think they have a lot of mutual respect for each other.
Absolutely.
And, Smash 64, we're a small scene.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of love going around. I can't tell you how many hugs I gave out after winning and losing today. So it's just something to remember for us.
Yeah, and we're going to be getting into our next match pretty soon. But before we do that, we just want to let you know that Papa John's actually does want to hear from you. We have a survey that they'd like you to take. Our friends at Papa John's want to hear from you, the Smash community. You can click on the giveaway banner below and let them know what you think, how you want to see Papa John's in Smash in 2023. Answering the survey gives you entries to the giveaway, and the giveaway details include the Big House 10 official merch, 2 weekend event passes to main stage, and $150 in Papa John's gift cards. Enter for your chance to win at bts.gg/giveaway.
And think about this. This is amazing. An opportunity to not only tell you what you want, but get rewards out of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a perfect win-win situation. Nothing better. Contest is open until 11:59 p.m. Sunday, October 9th. So make sure to do that before you run out of time.
We got 2 days, guys. It's tonight, tomorrow,
Yeah.
and we want to hear from you. So let us know, and hopefully win some rewards here.
That would be nice. Somebody's going to win it. Might as well be you. All right, getting into this next match here, I believe we have JPX again moving on through the losers bracket. He will be facing off against, if I'm not mistaken,
OJ,
who we saw earlier in the winner's side playing against Josh Brody.
I'm excited for this match.
This one's going to be fun.
This is going to be great. So have these guys played before?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Oh.
If not, I believe they've actually played in tournament before. I think JPX, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about this. Please don't take me at my word. But I believe JPX is up in sets against OJ.
Okay.
There have been some...
Again, when you think about people as most improved, right?
Oh, yeah.
You think of, like JPX won the Smashy for most improved Smash 64 player.
Yeah.
I think OJ's like
right there.
Absolutely right there. I mean, if not the most improved. I mean, I haven't seen him in 3 years, so my perspective is definitely a little skewed.
It's a hard metric to gauge.
Absolutely.
But
he's scary.
Yeah, both players have been getting insanely good on net play and on and in person. You know, when they do manage to show up to tournaments. JPX goes everywhere. OJ tries to do the same as well. They have an interesting relationship off camera and outside the game as well. A little bit of
we always like those
competitive edge between the two. So it'll be fun to see this matchup, and I think it'll be.
I don't think JPX has ever had any friction with anybody, right?
So OJ is playing Captain Falcon, and JPX is sticking with his Yoshi. I don't believe he has gone with any other character this tournament so far.
I don't think so either. I don't know. I don't believe so. I think he's gone all Yoshi so far. So,
which is interesting because I know that he does have a Pikachu. I believe they're doing hand warmers right now, so we will be getting into it pretty soon here.
Now, who's the favorite?
In my humble opinion,
unbiased opinion, because I know OJ's your boy.
I will have to say I think JPX probably has a slight edge here, just because as far as communities are concerned, Wisconsin is a community that doesn't really have a dedicated Yoshi player, so there is a little bit of lack of matchup knowledge when it comes to Yoshi in general, no matter what character we're playing.
Makes sense.
So he doesn't have as much practice against Yoshi as JPX, I'm sure, is going to have against Captain Falcon.
Right.
Probably the most popular character in 64 right now.
Well, I think that's what helps JPX too. And when it comes to most improved player, I mean, he's in Maryland, Virginia, PA, New York. I mean, they're all so close to each other. All those scenes, they get together all the time.
Oh yeah.
And he gets to play against the best.
Oh yeah. There was a time when Wisconsin Smash was a little bit more prone to get together. You know, we used to have like monthly meetups, you know.
Michigan was the same. Yeah,
if it was a major tournament during that month, sometimes we would count that as our monthly, that kind of thing. Like whoever placed better would be, you know, whatever. But it hasn't been as much of that lately.
Right.
But hopefully, you know, once COVID dies down a little bit more, you know, we will we'll get back to where we were. That's the dream, right?
And think about it. I mean, all the Smash community is you know, had to take a step back with everything with the pandemic, and I think we're you know, making great strides forward, and you know, the love's still there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was, you know, I haven't seen anybody that I've seen today in 3 years.
Yeah.
And man, it's like nothing's ever changed.
Yeah,
and,
it's like it was yesterday. You know.
You know.
Absolutely. This will be an interesting match to say the least. Whether you know, whether it's a blowout or whether it's close,
I think it's going to be close. I think we're going to see another Game 5 here.
I hope so.
And I do think, I honestly think OJ's going to take this.
You know what's interesting is that I give the edge to JPX here, but I honestly think OJ is going to win.
I've sensed his energy today.
Yeah.
And he's in the Midwest. He's still in his home turf, if you will.
Yeah. There's a certain energy around Wisconsin today.
You guys did great today. You absolutely, you made a run.
I did.
We almost didn't commentate together.
I did better than I thought I was going to. Of course, it ended on a slightly sour note, but you know, every match is going to, unless you win the tournament. Every tournament is going to.
Every loss is sour.
Yes.
That's why we keep playing.
Exactly. But OJ,
you know, it's funny. We met at the Big House 6, so that was 6 years ago this weekend.
Yeah.
And look, now we're commentating. You know, top 4, Big House 10.
Yeah. I got like a reminder on my phone that said memories from 6 years ago today, and it showed Mando and a friend of ours posing with Mango, and I was posing with West Balls back when we were like Melee geeks.
That's so funny because I played West Balls in 64 that time too.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we Falconed it out. And I styled a little bit on him.
Did you win?
Oh, I was Falcon punching him. I was doing all the stuff I could.
Oh, that's awesome.
But he goes, I don't even play this game. And then my cousin's in the background, yeah, you do. I played Nintendo. He messed me up.
Nintendo is scary when it comes to 64.
He's actually really good. And he plays Fox, which is cool, too.
Yeah, he hasn't played it in a while, as far as I'm aware, but...
Because, like, think about it, going from Ice Climbers and Melee, which I know, I think Ice Climbers is awesome, but going from that, which people, you know, there's a stigma there, to Fox, which is, like, by far, I think, the coolest character in 64 if you play him. It's, like, it's the hardest. There's the most tech skill involved in high-pressure situations. In my opinion, it's the hardest tournament character with a lot of upside.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And there's a certain stigma around it that can be uncomfortable as well from certain players that don't particularly like wobbling or not wobbling or blah blah blah. And it takes a certain somebody to be able to kind of just take all that and let it roll off your shoulders and be like, nah, this is my character and I'm going to stick with it.
I couldn't do it. All right, I think we're getting into it here. I'm extremely excited about this matchup. Let's see what. And JPX is always yellow. OJ, what's his normal Falcon color?
I think it does change. I don't think he has a specific one, but I do see him in this color a lot. So, all right, we're getting into it. Gets a grab. Nice DI there from JPX. Nice up air there.
Oh, the parry grab. Doesn't matter, though.
Yeah, that Yoshi looked like it should have grabbed that Falcon, if I'm being completely honest here. It looks like he just barely missed it on, like, the Z-axis or something.
Right.
Okay. Oh, he stopped the double jump, but JPX was able to get back.
He should get another stock here, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
Wow, I guess he didn't have a jump. I missed that. All right,
Let's see.
stocks
Wow,
right away
it's been
from
very
OJ.
dominant.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, look at that hitbox on that up air.
Wow, just stands there and unfortunately gets up B.
This is something else. I'll tell you this. I'm glad I said that OJ was going to take this. Okay, there's
the first stock for JPX.
Yeah, he's just got to get his footing here. Playing one player and going into a different set, sometimes you just need to get your footing here.
Goes for a grab there. Wow, goes for a grab there again. He is fearless with those grabs.
And was it an F throw down?
Yeah, that's the Incendic.
So we call that the Incendic.
The Incendic.
Incendic, which is OJ's old tag.
Formerly known as Incendic. OJ takes the first game against JPX in...
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a character switch here?
That was what I was thinking. I'm almost certain that we're going to see a character switch to Pikachu.
You think Pikachu?
I'm thinking Pikachu.
I think he goes back to Yoshi for at least one more game.
That's fair.
Mario.
Wow.
It just goes for a straight counter.
JPX is
Let's see this.
A character player.
Yeah.
He plays every character and gets to know them intricately.
And historically, I think this is known as a tough matchup for Falcon. I think there's some intricacies that you need to take into account. But I mean, Falcon, I think, still dominates this matchup.
I would agree.
Though, there's been a lot of counter picks in history that is people choosing to go off of characters to choose Mario against Falcon.
Oh,
and things like that.
Fireball is
Exactly.
just gonna do it.
It's things like that. There's gimmicks, there's cheese.
There's just some things that Mario can do that make things that are normally safe for Falcon completely undoable. Like that.
So again, I think it's like, it's an uncomfortable matchup that he wins, if you will.
Oh, goes for the up smash there.
Wow, I can't believe he got that. Down air?
Oh, I thought the same thing. But those fireballs really...
And an F smash. I mean, he's still got an edge guard. Yeah. Goes for the down smash, which is the right call, but he was just a little bit misspaced.
Yeah. Mario's recovery makes it very precarious for Captain Falcon to just
the
go
reverse edge guard is real.
Oh, 100%. And you see it right there. He was recovering, and now he's in a position to edge guard Captain Falcon and just take the stock.
Ooh, tries a DI down to the ledge, but it's way too high for that to work.
And something that didn't seem to be nearly as big of a problem as I thought it was going to be which was the lack of matchup knowledge, is again present here, or it should be definitely more here so than with Yoshi.
God.
And he just doesn't really seem to know what to do.
That's a reverse edge guarder again. I mean, this is why this matchup is again uncomfortable. That's a stock. I mean, he took his jump. That's done. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah,
I think OJ, was confident after that first stock loss, but now it doesn't seem like it's still there. Now, do you think now we see another counter pick to a Pika?
It very well could be. OJ definitely does have a Pikachu, and that's definitely a more favorable matchup. It looks like we got a coach coming up. This is Mando, also from Wisconsin.
Yeah, Mando might. I mean, Kirby's also a really favorable matchup. I almost think that Kirby could have been the pick here. I did think that this is what we'd see.
Yep.
OJ has a great Pika.
Oh, absolutely. 3-0'd me, so. He's very good against floaties as well. He does have a lot of practice against them. So I imagine we're going to see Game 2 go to OJ here. But, JPX could always surprise us.
I mean, this is a tough matchup for Mario.
But he is playing it flawlessly.
Wow.
That combo was so intricate.
Yeah, and it was exactly what he needed to finish that stock at the exact percent, which is that big head of Mario's. He not only covers a lot of space, it just
doesn't have a jump. Yeah, and that trade is you're gonna win that trade every time with Pikachu.
I know that. Neutral air is so good.
Falcon not so much. He doesn't have nearly as good of a recovery as Pikachu. So comes in with that weak nair, misses it.
What was that down B?
I'm not sure.
All right. Edgeguard opportunity here. The fireball is a very good cover there.
I was just going to say, he has...
Wow. And early. I love that. He goes for the earliest F smash ever to be able to still get a down tilt out to cover the late recovery.
That was so smart.
So good.
One thing that JPX is doing, though, is his fireball placement is pretty close to immaculate here.
Yeah.
It just puts Pikachu in like the most awkward situation that you can find yourself in as a Pikachu player.
And it's one of those things too when you're playing against it, you're like, this isn't like that scary. It's just a fireball. And then you're like, next thing you know, you're getting counter edge guarded. Right.
It's not the fireball. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
Okay.
Up there.
Couple
up
airs.
Yeah.
Yes. JPX.
How does Mario get off the ledge? I don't play Mario.
So there are a couple options. His double jump is shorter than Luigi's, so you can realistically approach with a down air. You can just...
Seems like he's jumping off a ledge a lot. And again, if he keeps doing that, it should be punished, right?
Yeah. Nice combo there, again, from JPX.
It's the biggest thing about when you talk about SSB64, you got your ledge invincibility, but as soon as you let go, I mean, you're just...
Yeah, you don't get to keep any invincibility.
No, you're done. So if you always jump off a ledge with certain characters, especially I feel like Mario, you can mix up a fireball versus aerial, but it's still a good amount of danger in it.
Yeah, that's kind of like one of the few broken mechanics that belong to Melee and not Smash 64.
Right, is that invincibility even after you let go, right, yeah.
Because if that were in this game, we'd see a lot more ledge
play.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, ledge would be supreme. You'd go there every single invincibility refresh. Okay.
Nice job from JPX.
Yeah,
just
JPX,
providing pressure.
It's just, again, 58% is not...
both those fireballs.
Wow. What was he thinking going down there?
I think he's just getting frustrated.
Yeah, the fireballs are just frustrating, right?
They are.
And then you're like, well, I'll just go out then. And then, you go out and you get hit by them.
Yep, and that's exactly what JPX wants. That's what every Mario main wants.
Yeah.
They want Pikachu mains to just get hit by fireballs. That's their dream. Wow, good smash DI. And the ledge steal! Wow!
That was so fast. So he gets the F smash. Obviously, the DI is expected.
Yep, DI into the stage.
DI into the stage expected, and OJ just immediately grabs ledge with that up B. Yeah, I guess you're right. JPX is just, I think he's just vibing with himself in his headphones.
Yep, 100%.
Which is, I mean, I don't blame him. That's how I get pumped up.
Yeah, 100%. Getting into, looks like game 4 here. We got his character switch back to Yoshi.
How do you feel about that? I feel like, well,
I think he was waiting for the opportunity. You know,
Yeah.
like obviously the Falcon was clearly, you know, clearly a good decision for him.
oh,
but
OJ, that was an awesome attempt to break armor there at the end, and a great down B by JPX there.
he kind of just threw that one out there, and then it worked.
He knew he was about to get hit, and it just stalls a little bit, and then puts out a huge hitbox, right?
Yeah. So the game count is actually 2-2 between the two of them. This is game 5. And just sneaks in there with that floating neutral air and leads to forward air kill. Yeah, OJ looking a little bit lost in this matchup here. Okay, gets the up B ledge hog again.
I do believe this is game 4, right? I mean, I could be wrong here. Either way,
OJ got 2 games, and then JPX also got 2 games. The first game was
Right.
Falcon versus Yoshi.
there we go. There we go.
Wonderful.
Yep. Thank you guys in production. So man, this is a tough matchup too.
We saw this earlier with A to Z versus JPX.
I think JPX, as I said, Andykins is or A to the Z is clinical. I think JPX is very good at this matchup.
Yeah, it's seeming that way. You're going to see a lot of Pikachus, you know. I believe, I could have sworn he was out of a jump, but he is not.
Man.
Nice parry to avoid that grab.
Right.
And that little star was able to fend off the Pikachu.
And grabs are so important in this game, and the fact that not only parry, but then shield jump, it's just, Yoshi's just so hard to beat.
And I believe that's game 5.
No, I think JPX,
it was the other way around.
Yeah, I think it's 2-2 now.
Okay, JPX has 2.
Yeah. And
Players
he's going
know.
back. Yep. The players know.
And it looks like we are going.
There we go.
We're going
game
back to the Falcon.
5. And again, going back to the Falcon. And again, I think this would be the most fun matchup to watch between these two because it is their mains.
Oh, yeah.
And
Quick.
Oh, wow.
Quick stock. Not even 10
Quick
seconds.
standard.
100%.
But
we might see it right back.
that's why this matchup
Up
is
smash.
insane
Yep, there
to
it
watch.
is. This is almost as bad as 2
Look at
Falcons.
this.
Wow.
So 2-0 to this.
Yeah, so we've got a 3-stock game. Okay.
Oh, misses that neutral air.
A little bit too far off the ledge. Okay. Good smash DI from JPX there.
Another big nooch.
Yeah, kind of just threw that out there. It was a little unsafe.
Yeah, it seemed a little desperate.
Yeah. JPX didn't manage to capitalize on it.
Again, a couple pressure situations JPX is not capitalizing on. And I think he wants some of those back. We'll see. Yeah.
The shield
A
was too
shield
small.
grab.
The shield was too small for...
And then F smash.
Yoshi went for the double jab, but he missed the double jab because he was trying to hit shield. The shield was too small. That was insane. And that led to OJ getting the stock. Okay, out of a jump there. Yeah, no chance there.
All right, 2 stocks apiece here.
This is getting hype.
To go up against the Josh Brody.
Oh, nice DI there from JPX. Oh,
That's
but he's out of a jump.
Yeah, just push him off stage, no jump.
Smart
Wow,
play, intelligent
clean stock ahead here.
Intelligent play by OJ there, recognizing the lack of the double jump. Oh, but JPX just floats in with that double jump.
I mean, it just
barely misses that forward air.
I don't know how I feel about these forward airs coming in from OJ. Just in neutral.
Wow, that ledge grab was so quick.
That's game.
I don't know.
That's
there
game.
it is.
Yep.
There it is. Tries to come back in with the back air.
Congratulations, OJ, man. And you know, I know it's your boy, so congrats to you in Wisconsin. Man, JPX, I think, played things extremely well.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's so great to see OJ, a player who's just like put so much effort in, and also like the nicest guy in the world. To see everything come into going into grand finals at the Big House 10.
Absolutely. And it's interesting to see like how that match might have been different if it weren't like a 3 out of 5 or a 2 out of 3. You know,
right.
You know, if it's just, you know, he was the matchups, the different characters, you know, there were the mind games between those, like knowing that which matchups are favorable and which aren't. It was intelligent by both players, and it was fun to watch for us.
Right, and I think 64 lends itself to have the kind of like the counter pick war, if you will.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would say that 64 is a lot easier to have
that rock paper scissors of matchups, if you will.
Multiple characters.
Again, Josh Brody going all Falcon, so let's see.
Okay.
If OJ's able to keep up.
Yeah, clean, easy. Nothing. Oh, nice smash DI.
Yeah, I love that DI.
And that forward air, unfortunately, really can't do much for Falcon.
Oh, I love that up air too.
When it's on the side of the ledge like that.
You gotta love those long lives of Captain Falcon, and when you're hitting that edge of that hitbox, you know.
Yep. Another grab for OJ, and that downer is gonna seal it. That was easy money. Nothing complicated.
I love that extension too that he did.
Yeah, absolutely. And Josh misses a kind of a gimme nair there.
Yeah.
He cleans it up, but it's interesting to see. We have not seen OJ flubbing very much. We've seen.
Well, you got to think, coming from the losers bracket, right? He's been playing. He's warmed up. When's the last time Josh had to play?
Winners. You know, winners against OJ. And there it is. 2-stock lead. Again, with this matchup, it's never going to be over until it's over.
Right. A reverse 4-stock is actually commonplace in this matchup.
Definitely more commonplace than any other matchup in the game. And we get a grab from Josh. Good smash DI by OJ, but it's not enough. And that's
I like the single hit forward air to re-grab. It doesn't matter what you do. There's always going to be an option
up
there.
smash, but he misses the up air follow-up. And
what is that?
Josh Brody extends his hurt box just enough for OJ to get the grab there and finish the stock off.
So that was 3 shield grabs in a row to forward throw down air. That's like me playing back in 2016.
Hey man, as long as it works. Sometimes we regress a little bit, but then we get right back up on that horse and start doing the cool combos.
All right, let's see. A lot of dash edge grabbing happening here.
Yep, that is the matchup. Nice ledge. I would say ledge grab, but it's kind of different. I don't know. For Josh. Oh, dash grab and down there.
Yeah.
Nice. Obviously, not a difficult thing to do for someone like Josh, but sometimes people accidentally flub and fast fall down there.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Easy down air edge guard for OJ.
And he's playing on the ledge now. Josh goes for a down air, but it doesn't lead to anything, and OJ capitalizes on it. Random down B there.
You know what's crazy is, for how good Josh is, I swear all the stuff, like the DI could be improved.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe it's just that he doesn't need to. It's like the Shears. I only DI when I'm winning.
That's fair.
But, you know, he got hit by 2 hits of forward air, which I can't hit that on anybody in Michigan because they just DI out of it.
Absolutely. Michigan, very good for their DI. Very well known for being good with their DI. OJ, quite good. Uses an OG controller. So does Josh Brody. So you're not going to see anything insane.
Right.
Like with a Hori or with like a GameCube controller.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, Josh goes back out and gives OJ a new lease on life.
He loves that hook.
And he gets it again. Oh, no.
Wow, what if... I love that forward air by OG.
Multi-hit jab.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
Let's see this OG. Again, this is an even game right here.
Oh, but he gets the grab, and that should do it.
That should do it. Good DI.
Oh, and he misses the jump before the Falcon Punch.
I don't know. I think he might have accidentally jumped on that DI.
It's possible. It's possible.
We'll see. This has been fun to watch. I gotta love Falcon Dittos. I know, again, not always the crowd pleaser for some people, but I just think that there's endless combo trees for both these characters to punish each other, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I've been very impressed with OJ's ability to remain composed and make sure his combos work correctly, and and do everything that you're supposed to do in a Falcon Ditto without really flubbing too much.
Right, especially on the main stage. I mean, they're in the main stage, in the middle stage of Big House, and yeah, like, you know, I can move and do moves, and then as soon as I'm, you know, you get in front of the main stage, it's so hard to perform when you're in this environment, if you will.
Absolutely. And possibly even more impressive is the fact that Josh has done all of this with a secondary character. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he's something different.
And that downer is going to clean up the second to last stock for Josh Brody for this game. Gets the grab, gets the re-grab out of the nair, up air, down air.
Oh, and yes. It's almost like he knew that he was going to get a slide off double jump off of that.
Incredible awareness there, or at the very least, very lucky.
One of the two, right?
Sometimes it is better to be lucky than good. I would like to think that that was just all skill. And
yeah. Well, I mean, it's almost like he had a secondary plan. Like, yeah, you might get a slide off here, but if you double jump, my nair's coming in. And again, either it's a little luck, a little skill, or a little bit of both.
Yeah, looks like Josh missed the Z cancel there, allowed OJ to get off of that top plat and start whatever he's starting.
Even the best Mr. Z cancels. That's what I learned right now.
100%. I mean, you do so many aerials that it only makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Snuck in that down air there.
I just keep a broken Z button, so then I can at least blame it on something else than myself.
Yeah, I was told to throw before top 4 so that I could do commentary. That's my excuse.
Oh, look at OJ cleaning up another quick stock here.
Yeah, I mean, 1-to-1. But he's got the lead. Josh goes in for that grab and gets grabbed himself. I've never been able to master that. Seeing somebody approach and go, no, I'm just going to grab you before you get
here. Yeah, it's not something I ever got either, but look at this. All right, he catches a jump.
Yeah, definitely.
So, okay, here's the real question. OJ wins this game. Do we see a character switch?
I would like to say yes, only because I did technically see him do a character switch off this stream
with
against JPX.
Yeah.
There were some minor boos from the peanut gallery.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing, the peanut gallery. He does have another set to play with though.
Yes, he does.
So I don't think he does change quite yet.
That's fair.
I think he changes. Okay, I spoke too soon. He changes immediately, but but I didn't expect that. He's got a whole set.
Yeah, he does have a whole set. He probably wants to get warmed up for it. All right. OJ, still no slouch in this matchup either, but this is Josh Brody's Pikachu we're talking about here.
Also, somebody whose brother and probably primary practice partner is, one of the better Falcons to do it in this game, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, Dark Horse, an amazing Captain Falcon player. Knows all of the tips and tricks, nothing's going to be a surprise for Josh here.
No. Well, that's the thing is I think somebody like Dark Horse fleshes out a lot of what Falcon can do, because I think he is not going to play the game the exact same way every single time. So I think that's really helped Josh definitely learn this matchup and like you said, its entirety.
Yeah. Wow, okay, nice read on the recovery there from OJ. 2 quick stocks from Josh, but okay, kind of just puts himself into the waiting arms of Josh Brody there.
I'm telling you, man, how many times have we seen an invincibility refresh kill, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's hard in this game.
Absolutely. And that uppy's probably not going to kill, but it's definitely going to do a lot of damage.
And electing to push off stage. Gets a counter edge guard here. Yeah, that's going to be it.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can see he's just so efficient.
Absolutely.
This is the new set. Okay, no worries, man. I think it's 2-2.
All right. Looks like there are no character switches happening, so we're going into Game 5 of this first set.
And again, just ruthless in this matchup. I've played him in this matchup. There's a reason I didn't ever try to play this matchup against him.
Good tit for tat there.
Yeah.
Just answering him right back with a stock of his own. OJ is still in this game, but not in a good position. Let's see where he techs, and he gets the grab.
I like that. Very patient on his get up. He didn't
Wow.
he missed a tech and just kind of waited.
Good up B from Josh Brody, and the awareness to go for an up smash immediately after he knows he's good.
Yeah.
That's what makes him one of the best. Yeah, OJ going for one of the same things that Josh goes for when he's playing Falcon is just like that sneaking in, like short hop down air, but Brody's able to.
Yeah. Do we think he's fallen off?
Who?
Josh Brody. That was the question, right? I don't think he has.
I don't think no.
Get this man a ring. Yep.
There it is.
There it is. So, I mean, are we wrong here? Is that?
I believe this is the second set.
Okay.
So that's our fault. We apologize for any confusion. So now we have a Pika Ditto. First game of this new set, I believe, has gone to Josh. OJ, knowing full well that is probably not a good idea for him to continue with the Falcon, has opted to switch to Pika himself.
How do you feel about this matchup?
OJ is very good at the Pika Ditto. I would not say he's as good as Josh Brody is in this Ditto, but anything can happen on any given day.
It's true. How do you feel about this matchup?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I think it's a little tedious.
It's very tedious.
But
I think it actually might be. It might be the truest form of 64, though I would never play this matchup. But maybe that's a personal problem, right?
Yeah, it's very similar to Fox Dittos.
Oh.
It's very similar to Fox Dittos and Melee. You know?
Right.
You get like the top of the top, and they're both the best characters, so like why not?
Right.
But you see a lot of the same stuff from both sides. And it's kind of like.
What's actually cool about it, and I say it's epitome of Smash 64's matchup, is that there's just so many neutral interactions.
Oh yeah.
And when you think about it, the punish game is a little bit nuanced, as opposed to you were watching Yoshi Falcon, Falcon Pika. You know, those things. I feel like the punish is a lot more fleshed out. Where this is, the punish game is interesting. The neutral game tends to be a little bit more.
Wow, a little taunt there from OJ.
Yeah, fluent. I don't know. It's something that I've never explored, but maybe that's a personal problem.
You know what? I would agree with you. I would say tedious, maybe selling the matchup short a little bit. It definitely is nuanced. You do have a lot more personality between the two characters in this matchup than you would expect for a Ditto.
Right.
Like you can tell which one is which a lot of the time by how they move, by how they go for a punish, by how they go for an edge guard.
I think Pika requires a unique style, and you can, like you said, you can look at a Pika that's playing and almost see that person and what they're going for, and their aggression versus defense versus all the aspects of the game. And oh man, Josh Brody, just watching him play neutral is exciting to me, especially in this matchup.
Absolutely. Josh is methodical with his Pikachu. One thing that one of those differences or like nuances that I mentioned earlier that you can see with Brody is he's just sometimes so perfect. Like all of his like punishes are just on point. All of his neutral is just in the right position. His up E, his zip zaps, as it were. Like
he's got and and he gets that to finish it off.
And there is the Josh Brody special.
And that is the Big House 10 for Smash 64. How about that? A change to Pika out of necessity. And a quick 3-0. And as good as OJ is, it's a different one, when you're playing somebody like Josh Brody's Pika, right?
Absolutely. Yep. Great tournament. A lot of fun upsets. A lot of interesting matchups that we don't normally see.
Yeah.
We were hoping to see a few more people out, and hopefully we'll see more people out next time we.
Absolutely. I gotta say, I gotta call out the Masters of Midwest Smash for 64. Where are you? Indy, Ohio.
Where are you, moms?
Where are you? I think they're dodging me. This is my first tournament in 3 years, and they said, "Oh, we're not going to come. We're afraid." That's what I think.
That's what it is. It's got to be.
But let's give a congratulations to Josh Brody, OJ, A to the Z, and JPX.
Yeah.
All amazing players.
Absolutely.
And what a great tournament A to the Z ran.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Great players, top 4, and obviously they proved it by getting as far as they did, through steep competition and difficult situations,
Yeah.
There were a few situations where, we weren't sure who was going to win, Like
Right.
there were some upsets that made us think, It was a somewhat unpredictable tournament. But
right.
Before we let you go and before we do our post-tournament interview with the winner, Josh Brody, we'd like to just talk about a few other things.
And one of them being, again, the Smash community needs their voices heard.
Absolutely.
Papa John needs those voices. So guess what? Fill out a survey, win some rewards. Do you want to remind them where we go?
Yeah, absolutely. So first place that you can go is the banner that you see below on Twitch if you're watching us right now. Otherwise, you can go to bts.gg/papajohns, bts.gg/giveaway for your chance to win. You can see the prizes on the stream right now.
This guy won a medal today, and he just got awarded.
I'm sorry. Somebody...
Our boy Rocket had to deliver it right now and put this guy out on stream.
Yeah. I had a necklace earlier. I don't know what I did with it. Do you remember what I did with it?
Are you talking about this?
Yeah. It looks good on you, man.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Oh,
but
wow.
hey, let's take out this survey because, again, Papa John's has done so much for the Smash community. Whether it be Melee, Ultimate, 64, we're all one. We love all the Smash community. And we really need to hear your guys' voices. So again, enter on bts.gg/giveaway. Go take the survey, win some rewards, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. I'm going to head out. We're going to do the post-tournament interview with Josh Brody. Skoback is going to take over for me and ask him some questions. I'm sure he has a lot to say. So thank you guys very much. I'm going to be signing off.
Look at this. Oh, man.
Yeah, no problem. You put it like right around there. Yeah. Here you go. Thank you. Yeah.
I should take this off.
Hey, Landis.
This is a disaster.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, man.
Hello, everyone.
Can I just say one thing?
What?
Can we get this man a ring? I mean, this is pretty sick. This is pretty nice. I gotta say.
Like seeing the trophy.
Yeah, awesome. How do you feel? How do you think it went?
I'm happy I was able to give the world the lamest Falcon Ditto's ever seen on stage.
Oh no!
I'm sad I couldn't pull that out, but I'm happy with how I played after that. The Pika felt good.
I mean, you got to think somebody like OJ, who you think about pre-COVID, was a mid-level player.
Yeah, he's been grinding.
And now look, he's playing you in grand finals at the Big House 10.
Yeah, I mean, JPX won the Most Improved Player award, but OJ definitely in the discussion.
I said the same thing on stream earlier, and I was excited to see you guys play Falcon Dittos. I love watching those.
They were the lamest Falcon
Dittos
in the world.
They were great.
Oh my God!
But
I'm sad. It's always sad winning the one that it doesn't matter as much.
Right. So were you ever thinking of set 2 going Falcon?
Yeah, of course. But OJ told me he wanted the Pika.
Yeah.
I think regardless of what he wanted, I probably would have gone Pika anyways. I just
Right. And as a respect issue too, it's like you don't want to give them the win without you giving it your best.
I don't need the rankings discussion talking about how OJ double eliminated.
Now, have you fallen off?
Have I fallen on?
I think you're sharper than ever.
Felt good today. Most of the day, early on it was a little shaky. But sometimes you pull out your character and it just feels right. But I also don't think he gave himself ample time to prepare for the Pika 2 because he just started with the Falcon. I don't know if that is the matchup that he obviously most people want the Falcon into the Pika.
Right. And we brought this up too. It's like, I mean, your brother, Dark Horse, I mean, he not only plays Falcon, but he plays it in a way where he's kind of branched out pretty much everything you could see out of the character. So, I feel like that might be one of your more comfortable matchups, too.
So, here's the thing. Jason and I, ever since we found the scene, we haven't played that much.
I know. You tell me that. Yeah. I don't believe it, though.
No, he lives in Baltimore, and I live in Rockville, so it's like an hour and a half away.
Okay.
But, yeah, most of, once we found other people, I could tell he stopped wanting to play against me once the cheese kind of stopped working a bit. But him and I, we always have the funniest sets,
Right.
Even though, I am grinding out, going to all these tournaments, and he's, pretty retired. It's every time we play, it's always just wacky.
Right. Now, let's talk about the set you did lose today.
Uh-huh.
What happened there?
Well, I lost 2 sets today.
You lost 2 sets today. Yeah. So you lost to Mando, I know that.
Mando was interesting because he threw away so many stocks. But at the same time, I flubbed some stuff at the end too. But I think he played better that set. I almost ran away with it, but sometimes it'd be like that.
It was 2 out of 3. So.
Yeah.
And then who else did you lose to?
Well, OJ. That was the set. The first set of Grants.
Yeah, Grants. Yeah, absolutely.
People, it is different, obviously,
different,
but it's still
set. Yeah. It was interesting though because we talk about the top 4 seeds were in top 4.
Yeah.
But not in the order that they're supposed to be.
But they are only jumbled slightly, right?
Slightly. Yeah.
So
you were just on the opposite side of where you should have been.
And either JPX or Andy was expected to make it, but I think those 3. As you saw, we all could have expected they could have gone either way. Andy could have beaten JP, Andy could have beaten OJ, JP could have beaten OJ, OJ could beat... that was a toss-up between those 3.
And I hate to say, it's expected the top 4 seeds, but, there were upsets.
Yeah.
So that's always exciting to see, especially in a tournament like this where, it was pretty top-heavy, right? I mean, in terms of... there bottom... I mean, there were clear gaps. There was clear gaps. And I was actually surprised with the amount of entrants we had, considering, the local, Midwest scene didn't really show up in numbers.
I was gonna say, it's always hit or miss with these the multi-game majors. I mean, we had Low Tide City back last September, almost over a year ago actually, and we had people from PA and from SoCal and whatnot show up.
Right.
And then the next one, they had barely anyone.
Right.
It just.
Right.
It's hard to get.
It's
people.
Tough. I mean, and we're a niche group, and
we've definitely moved towards a lot of standalone exclusive tournaments where we, generally get. It's more focused on us because when we go to these events, a lot of times they do treat us, fairly nicely.
Nice.
This is great.
Yeah. I mean, we're able to go in the mainstream here,
but it'll never compare to just having our own tournament, where it's where the focus, the closest we get to that is SmashCon. And SmashCon's always great, but even there, we've moved on to the 2nd or 3rd stream for finals.
Now, you've again gone on a little bit of a tear here. Are you feeling like you're better than you've ever been, or do you feel like?
Yeah, always.
Always. You think you're just always on that steady path up?
Yeah, I think anyone, if they just play a little bit. Right now, they will be better than they've ever been, because the resources we have, the ability to play each other and connect, everybody is just better than ever. We used to go to locals, and Jason and I would be beating people one-handed DK. Now you can't do that.
So we're talking to you. All it takes is what? What? Maybe a couple times a month.
Hop out a local.
Right.
Play online. Online's a good tool. It's not the same, but it's definitely.
You gain matchup knowledge for sure, or at least. And I say matchup, not just character-wise. I like to say matchup in terms of playstyle-wise as well.
For a lot of people, online is easily the greatest tool to get better. Obviously, I took the route of just going to every tournament because I could, but not everyone has that luxury.
Right. Yep. So I'm going to ask one more question here.
Sure thing.
Josh, who is the next person you haven't beaten that's on your hit list? Out of anybody that you want to beat.
Oh, that's really tough.
Who is that person you're aiming for?
I mean, I really wanted to play.
You probably have a couple.
I really wanted to play Boom when he was active. I would have liked to play Karaba, but I just wasn't on my game at SmashCon. And the way he dusted Kiro, I feel like it might not have gone too well for me.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of good players. Especially, I'm sure Japan's on the list, right?
I guess I got to give the obligatory Nax.
Peru.
Nax is insane. He's done quite well, but I think him and I could have a pretty close set because we did at Peru when he really busted out. And I think we'd have another good set.
Awesome. Well, cool. Well, I mean, there's so many good players, and I mean, I think we've proven this guy's definitely not falling off whatsoever.
Hey, you haven't fallen off. You retired for like 3-4 years, and you still got it.
But congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
Get this man a ring.
This
is one of the best players that will ever touch this game, and happy to have you at the Big House 10. So,
Thank you.
From us here, eat Papa John's, play Smash. That's how life works.
Yeah. This is Josh Brody
and Skoback. You guys have a great night.
Thanks for tuning in. Take care.